Hey guys, welcome back to Heat Check Sports. Today we are bringing you another weekly NFL video from our experts. So far through the season, it's been a little bit of a rough start, but we're just getting used to it. 31-16-1 to start the season. The Bengals and Eagles are wearing the hat of shame for getting the season's first tie of the year. So we'll get into it. Let us know your thoughts on our picks below after the video, and we'll get into it. First up, we got the Broncos and Jets. We got the Toilet Bowl, Thursday Night Football, another bad NFL game. I'm a Dolphins fan, but Dolphins-Jags Thursday Night Football, another bad one, setting the trend for Thursday Night Football being bad matchups. I think the Broncos are going to barely take this one over the Jets. Not going to be a great game, though. Not going to be entertaining to watch. I'd recommend looking elsewhere. Next up, we got the Colts-Bears. We're going with the Bears and the upset on this one. The Colts have played not a lot of great matchups this year, so beating the Jets by a lot, beat the Giants, whatever, is not really a significant win. For the Bears, they've skated by 3 games in a row, so neither team would really know how good each of them are. But with the Bears, we're riding the Nick Foles wave, and we believe he's going to do well for the Bears this week and pull them to victory. Next up, we got the Jags-Bengals. We're getting the Bengals the dub on this one. Bengals are going to get their first win of the season. I really thought they had the chance to pull it off against Philly. Philly's looked awful. Joe Burrow's been playing incredible. 821 yards and 5 touchdowns through 3 games. Putting up some good numbers for a rookie. And the Jags just haven't looked very good themselves. They got off to a 1-1 start, and everyone thought they were hot stuff. And then Jacksonville showed why they're Jacksonville, losing Thursday Night Football to the Dolphins. Next up, we got the Browns-Cowboys. Go with the Cowboys on this one. Had a rough loss, barely beat Atlanta. Really should not have beat Atlanta. They really should be 0-3 right now. But they're playing a Browns team who is just so unreliable, inconsistent. And the Cowboys need this victory. They got a 3-game home stretch coming up. They need to start off this home stretch and win all 3 games to really kind of set themselves apart and show they are a real team in the NFC. And looking ahead. Next up, we got the Saints-Lions. 2 teams that are 1-2. Both teams surprised to see 1-2 and not performing as well as they should be. We're going with the Lions in this one. New Orleans, just Drew Brees has really shown his age this year and is on the decline. In Detroit, Matt Stafford is still just putting up numbers like he has always put up. He actually has very similar numbers to Joe Burrow this year. Actually scary how close they are in comparison in terms of yardage and touchdowns. But Burrow's thrown a lot more than Stafford. Stafford has a higher yard per attempt in his belt. And I think the Lions are going to pull this one out. Seahawks-Dolphins, I think the Seahawks are going to absolutely demolish the Dolphins on this one. They're only a 6.5-point favorite going into this one. Russell Wilson has thrown 14 touchdowns through 3 games. Oh my gosh. Russell Wilson is going to, if you have him in your fantasy, start him. QB1, must start. And every single fantasy lineup this week, he's going to put up a huge game. Chargers-Buccaneers. Chargers look promising against the Chiefs and then let us down last week against the Panthers. And it looks like they're going to let us down one more week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are looking to start hot with Tom Brady under realm and looking for a 3-1 start. Baltimore-Washington. Baltimore coming off a loss against Kansas City in their seek of redemption. And what a perfect time to seek redemption against one of the worst teams in the NFL and the Washington football team. Baltimore's going to set for a big day. Lamar Jackson really needs this bounce back. He's playing all right, but really not the true MVP caliber self that we're used to. Cardinals-Panthers. A tough loss to Detroit for Arizona last week. And Carolina got their first win in a big game against the Chargers. Really redemption game. Carolina's looking to continue on that trend. The Cardinals are looking for their redemption game now. Cardinals got this one. Kyler Murray's looking pretty good. DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler Murray connection is so hot. DeAndre Hopkins has been a top 5 fantasy receiver all season. And Hopkins Murray is going to be basically the main headline of this game. Vikings Texans. If this game happens, Minnesota might postpone this one, but we're going to go with the Texans on this one. They've had a rough 3-game stretch. Looking to bounce back, and Kirk Cousins is not looking like he should be the quarterback of any NFL team right now. Giants-Rams. Rams in a beatdown of the Giants. I'm not even going to touch on this one. Patriots-Chiefs. This is going to be a much better game than people think. I think the Patriots are a better team than people think, but for the people that are really hype on them, I don't think they're as good as people think on them. I don't think Cam Newton is the answer. I think a lot of the Patriots' success comes down to their defense. They got a lot of defensive talent and stars on their roster. And I just think with the Chiefs' high-powered offense, Patty Mahomes, CEH, Kelsey, Watkins, Hardman, Tyreek Hill, it's just going to be way too much for New England's defense. And New England's offense doesn't have this star power to keep up with Kansas City. Bills, Raiders. We're going with Bills in a slight upset over the Raiders. This is going to be a really good matchup. Bills have had a couple good matchups lately. They held off the Rams on a late last-minute victory. Josh Allen has been a top 5 quarterback this season. Raiders, Josh Jacobs is looking for a bounce-back week, and they really need that out of him against Buffalo. Buffalo's a really good rush defense this year and pass defense. Really good Buffalo team. Looking to start 4-0, and I think they will. Eagles, 49ers. 49ers are going to wipe the floor with them on their backups, third strings, whatever. 49ers could be in wheelchairs, and they're going to beat the Eagles this week. I'm sorry, Eagles fans. They're just not a good team this year. And the 49ers are just better even on their backups. Steelers, Titans. If it happens, we're going to go with the Titans on this one. But odds are, due to COVID reasons, this game is going to be postponed to later on in the season. Green Bay, Atlanta. Green Bay has this one in the bag. I think Atlanta is going to be one of the best 0-4 teams in the NFL. I still have a lot of faith in them. Injuries kind of riddled them out a little bit. Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers is playing some of his best football. Green Bay was in the offseason. A lot of people were against them. They're on the decline. They drafted Jordan Love. A lot of people really counting Green Bay out, and they're showing why Super Bowl contender and really deserve to be atop the NFC and the NFL. We have Green Bay in this one. Let us know your thoughts on our picks and what you have for this week of Week 4 of the NFL season. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out our website, heatchecksports.com, for more awesome football content. And help your fantasy football team out this week and every week for the remainder of the season.